You hear whispers within your mind and realize that this creature is speaking to you telepathically. Its name is Azith, and you feel a strong desire for magic. What do you need magic for, little one? Images flash through your mind, depicting a scene where you where you disappear in a flash and reappear within the high forest outside the caves. The images seem to be some kind of offer by Azith. It is what Azith was constructed for, but it feeds off of the magic from any spell to gain power. I'll leave it alone for now, but interesting. Much like the square-shaped rock in Tomofarar's cave, that creature seems to be my way out, should I need one. However, I have my own teleportation device, so while useful, it is unnecessary. As are these scrolls, which I cannot use. A book. I'll make sure to read that. Very well. One room left from the looks of it. I'm hoping to find information pertaining to the previous chamber with the pool of water and the various, the curious maze with all the elements and how that even works. So far, just scrolls. Nothing particular. Very well. I'll have to do my best with what I have. First we'll read Janna's journal. That might have some information here. Yeah, magical pool. This is a collection of Janna's personal musings and memories. There are many discussions about her allies and her research, which includes the excavation of these tunnels, an old wizard laboratory, lost for centuries. Of Tomofarar, Janna writes, "The haughty beast is ripe for betrayal, and I wait only until I can find a willing dupe to take the phylactery and destroy the beast. His arrogance is almost equal to my own and is insufferable." What looks to be a few days later, "The cold-hearted reptile dares to betray me. If I do not find someone willing to battle this creature soon, I shall probably have to do it myself. Then I will take control of his kobold army, and between them and my gnolls we shall be a force to reckon with." Of her mistress, Janna writes the following. "She is a persuasive creature, but I do not trust her. Once I have collected the artifacts, I will call my sisters to me and compel her to assist us. If she refuses, she dies. Allies are only useful when they are obedient." Well, interesting, but not helpful. I'll put the book in here. Actually, we'll take some of these because they can be useful. What of this book? The Tale of Rusty McFinger. In the 12th year of Evenstide, a vicious outbreak of cats spawned the need for an effective way to deal with these vicious little nasties. A gnomish inventor by the name of Rusty McFinger came up with the most ingenious solution. A trap, as he called it. These traps would be fiendish devices left everywhere, where an unsuspecting feline might step upon it and get immediately immolated, frozen, skewered, sizzled, and or exploded on the spot. They were so effective that they impressed the current Pasha of Kalimshan, who commissioned Rusty McFinger to make the most deadly trap he could devise. After many, many years of research and thousands of gold invested, Rusty McFinger had finally begun to build the most deadly trap in existence. On the final day of construction, the god Omnicron ate the planet, and the resulting turmoil toppled Rusty McFinger into his own device, causing his death. An interesting story, I guess. Bit of a fable to depict how the first traps were made. Bit of exaggeration, I'm sure, but still interesting. Note of will. Don't know about that staff. Alright. So let's see the token again. This small token is made of an unfamiliar metal that radiates a slight magical aura. There are small inscriptions chiseled into its face. They are in an ancient language you do not recognize. Well, let's see. The pool before you is covered with runes, but it is an unknown and ancient language. Carved into its rim appears to be 5 large symbols. The pool is calm, but glowing faintly. You get the impression that this device has a specific function here. Let's examine the symbols. The symbols are clearly marked. A flame, a raindrop, a stone, a whirlwind, and the last has all the symbols in one circle. It seems each can be pressed into the platform. Well, this current one I have right here is simply almost a blue egg. So maybe let's put the token in. As the token sinks into the water, it dissolves and the pool begins to glow and bubble softly. Let's push the raindrop symbol. Ooh. The raindrop symbol lights up and the pool emits a bright magical flash. A bowl suddenly appears in your hand. What have I got here? Bowl of commanding water elementals. This large bowl is fashioned out of pale blue lapis lazuli, and the rim of the bowl is etched with a smooth, flowing script, spelling out prayers to Istitia. When filled with water, a water elemental will be summoned to serve the caster. Not familiar with Istitia. Regardless, interesting. I suspect if I were to complete those riddles, I suppose you could call them, with the 4 elemental places, I'm not sure what to call them either, I would likely get something very interesting, but I don't have, well, arcane cantrips, and I don't know what I would even need to experiment with them, so this is just simply not quite my domain. However, I do have a focus crystal. I'll have to make another one when I get back, but it's alright though. Ayala.
Have you any news of the artifacts?
I have recovered the dragon's tooth. You have? Good. I don't know what powers the tooth might bring to a dragon or similar creature, but the possibilities are frightening enough. Have you found anything else yet? No, nothing yet. Is there something else I can help you with then? Is there actually? No, that'll be all. I'll be going now. I have things to do. Namely, resting for the night and making a focus crystal because I have exactly what I need. Penelope and amethyst. And actually a lot of quartz crystals. So, the grinder. Quartz, gemstone, gemstone. Perfect. Go back to my Ring of Scholars, which is very nice. Well, I could return to Tamofarar and let him know that the Janna's been killed. Perhaps get the mask of... well, mask. I also forgot to actually rest, but yeah, the god's name is called Mask, and it's a mask of mask. Seems like it should be confusing, but it's not. Oh well. Now, I'm not in much of a hurry, to be honest, because, well, it's a human-sized mask. The dragon can't exactly wear it, and I'm not gonna say kobolds are dumb, but I'm pretty sure this deacon fellow can't activate the magics of the tower statue all by his lonesome. So, to be perfectly honest, I'm not in a massive hurry. Although I would not mind felling the dragon. And according to the description of this phylactery, I can maybe have the power to destroy the dragon. Which would be highly dangerous. Alright, there's my way in. The Boulder. I don't know if any of my spells will withstand the transformation into a frost giant, but well, I may as well try. May as well try everything I've got. And if it fails, then unfortunate, but so be it. Also cast Aid. On closer inspection, there appears to be a large and obvious keyhole carved into the center of the stone. A large stone key seems to be stuck in the keyhole. Turn the key, let's go in. Let me cast Divine Favor and then quickly use a phylactery. Here we go. Divine Strength as well. We'll start the fights. Okay. That took quite a while, but the beast is finally slain. What remains? 500 gold coins, dragon's blood, the mask, Tamofarar's head. This large skull once belonged to the white dragon Tamofarar. Even in death, he appears to be smirking. While incredibly heavy and awkward to carry, it might be what lets me convince Deacon that he is in fact dead. And what of these? Wand of negative energy. Gloves. Lesser gloves of ogre power. Curious item, more gold. A dragon's treasure trove. Quite the prize. Quite the prize indeed. How about over here, though, by his desk, huh? Or maybe you want the kobold's desk. A notebook. Ah, it appears to be... Indeed. This is Tomofarar's notebook. Well, I have no need for it now, as I have everything I can need or want. Very well. I suppose now time to make my way back to Drogon's place yet again. Turn the key. Alright, back again. That was surprising. It was surprisingly easy, though time-consuming. Bargain.
Hey, what?
Yes, shopping time. A nymph cloak, nothing that I care for. A bard-only item. Again, I care not for it. These gloves give me +1 strength, nothing that I care for either. And the gems as well. What about this, huh? Sound burst once a day. Could be useful, but I don't care for it either. This ring would give universal saving throws +1 in orange light. I don't need it, however, and I cannot sell the trap to you, huh? Very well. There. All is well. And now, to finally give this mask to Ayala, and then to Blumberg to take the annoying tower statue from that kobold. And all will be well yet again in Hilltop. The dragon's dead, as are his kobolds. Janna is dead, as are her gnolls. Bandits are cleared out, much of the wildlife is gone. Hilltop is definitely a lot safer now, I think. Ayala.
Have you any news of the artifacts?
I have recovered the mask. Good work, Rayle. That makes one less artifact that we need to worry about. Have you recovered anything else? I have not. However, I'm off to do that right now.